What if you need to have complete control over how to get your content through different stages of content creation? This becomes a necessity as soon as you need to collaborate with multiple content creators on the same project. Workflows are a staple tool of any CMS to assert control over content lifecycle. They enable you to define your own custom steps as checkpoints and involve other contributors to access and modify the content without any permanent unwanted changes. We want to create a new blog publishing workflow. Let's keep it simple with only 4 steps: draft, awaiting approval, approved, and rejected. When we create a blog, we want it to be in draft state. We also need the ability to submit a blog from draft state so it will move into the awaiting approval state. At this point, we can imagine a dedicated person would be assigned as the approver. Approver can decide to move the article into approved state by using the approve command, or into rejected state by using the reject command. To create a new workflow, go to Development, Workflows, and then select New Workflow button. We will call it Blog Publishing to indicate its purpose. We can opt in to use check-in, check-out. This enables us to use content locking to prevent users from making changes to content at the same time. We can now define the workflow steps by using create step action. Let's define the name of this step. We can choose the step icon. Let's click apply since draft is not the final step of this workflow. We repeat the same thing for the other steps. Make sure to toggle final step for approved state, because it means that our blog gets published. Let's also define commands for these steps, as we need commands to move from one step into another. Select the draft step and choose Create Command. Let's call it Submit and have it transition into awaiting approval. Now let's select awaiting approval state, and we need 2 commands here. One command is approve, and it will transition into approved state, and the other one is reject, which transitions into the rejected state. Some advanced functionality includes assigning only certain roles to be able to perform specific workflow commands. This is how we can create a role approver, and then allow the users with approver role to perform approve command if the blog is in the appropriate workflow step awaiting approval.